Good morning, everybody. Do you know where we are? Can you tell with the fog? I'm climbing a hill. Climbing, climbing, climbing. A little fog, a little rain. It's all good. Can't see the lines too well, but where are we in the fog? Do we know? I know where we are. I can drive this road blindfolded by now. Hear the big old fan. 34 degrees out. We're running so far behind. Yeah, we're climbing alright. Wonder where we could be. Oh, I know where we are. Do you know where we are? I know where we are. I know where we are. And what part? We're climbing. Yes, we are. We're climbing hard, too. Climbing, climbing, climbing. This is where 13 speed comes in handy. 13 gears. We're rolling. Up the hill. Anyways, this storm I was looking at looks like it's going northwest. So, we might run into snow. We might not. Not cold. It's right there where it could. Oh, does that say Lookout Pass? Does that mean we're coming into Idaho? Oh, I mean home, right? Home. Yeah, that's what we're coming into. Well, elevation, 4,860 feet. Just think, there used to be a railroad up here. We climbed this mountain too at one time. I guess we better stay in this gear. They always say go down the hill and get one gear lower than you come up, but after a few years you kind of know which hills you can safely maneuver down in which gear. But I just went up a gear. I didn't go down a gear. Because I know my truck will hold right at 40 miles an hour going down this thing. They just redone it. Look at that. Idaho and no more fog. That's funny. We come into Idaho. Where'd the fog go? Anyways, yeah, they just re-concreted this last year. They kind of did a crappy job, if you ask me. They still got to do the other side this summer. Yeah, it's still bumpy, but not as bad as it was. But it ain't the best job in the world. And on Facebook, on Montana DOT's Facebook, I go, why don't you guys just put a tunnel through this mountain? It'd be so much safer to go through than trying to go over. They said they're going to send that message off to their engineers and look at that option. I mean, trucks would still have to come over this with hazardous material because trucks can't go through tunnels with hazardous material on board. But it would save so many accidents. It'd be so much safer just to tunnel through a mountain and this almost same elevation with no climb or down. Then you wouldn't have to worry about closing a pass every time a wreck happens. Because sometimes it could be 6 hours before they get a wreck cleaned up here. Yeah, I just go down this hill 40 miles an hour. And usually the truck can hold itself right at that. If I'm really top heavy, I'll go slower. If this road's a real mess, I mean like a foot of snow on it, you'll see me crawl down this hill at 15. If I'm light, usually I do around 50 down the hill, but if I'm like really light. This hill can spill you really easy. It don't look that bad, but it kind of reminds me of the Ashland Pass down there in Oregon. In a way, this part. Yeah. No, I worked this stretch of highway on the fire department. Trust me, I've seen a few. Anyways, we'll catch you later. So, you drivers, do me a favor. When you come through Osborne, Idaho, you got 2 radiator tires. I don't know if you can see them now, but you got one on the left and one on the right. One on the north side, one on the south side. So when you go between those 2 tires, do me a favor and honk at my girls, my wife, and my children. Just lay on the horn, because we're not really that far off the interstate. And you got a really good train horn, they can hear you. In fact, I've known people said they can hear me clear across even further than that. Yeah, just when you come through here, do me a favor. It's about milepost 57. If you're going west, it's after the 57 exit. And if you're going east, it's before the 57 exit. So you'll see these 2 radio towers. At night you can see them better because they're flashing. We're about ready to come to Washington. Looks like a Flying J sign up. Something happened to it. Maybe it got blown off. I don't know. They're supposed to have bad winds here. Who knows what happened? Interesting. They'll be coming into Washington here shortly. Shortly. Yeah, it's 2 o'clock in the morning. About 4 hours we'll be in Yakima. It'll be about 6 o'clock. Buck would just get me in, get service, and then go to sleep. And hopefully get a load out this afternoon. Hopefully, but I don't know. We'll see. I have no clue. 1 mile to Washington. Yeah, this stretch of I-90 is only about 74 miles across, so. All it is, 74 miles across. Building out here, used to be nothing out here at the state line. Now I got a Walmart, a Cabela's. Who else knows what they're gonna put out here? I'm surprised with this Walmart they ain't got an automotive area though. Shop like all the rest. We get all our service done on our vehicles at Chevron. I have to go buy the oil and the filters because I use Valvoline in most of my vehicles. What? They raise trucks up in Washington? Did I just read that right? Nah, that had to be an Idaho sign. Washington never raised the truck speed to 65. I know most of us do it. Yeah, this one's always open like normal. So, I'm gonna shut this off here. Go in, usually I just go around, but I'm in tight schedule, so I gotta get to Yakima as quickly, as safely as possible. So, kind of stupid because the signs right here, you can bypass trucks on the interstate, but they like to pull everybody in. That's funny, down Longview, their scale's set up like this too, and they usually bypass trucks all the time, even without the pre-pass. Alright, I'm gonna go on the scale, do my thing, get going. Yep, we've come into Yakima. Been raining most of the night. I'm tired. 2.5 hours behind schedule. Well, I made up a half hour out of the 3 I was behind. I don't know how I did that. Ain't nothing I could do about it. I lost that 2 hours with the brake going out. Oh well. Nothing I can do about it. Breakdowns happen. At least I know how to self-efficient get myself to a shop and not wait. It's a good thing about trucking and knowing mechanics. You can save yourself a lot of time if you know enough to get you to a shop instead of waiting on a service truck to show up. There's a lot of things, you know, people wait for service trucks to show up when it'd be something as simple as caging a brake and getting there. You don't want to go too far on a cage brake. Just try to keep it within 50-mile radius. But it is what it is. So, it is what it is, I guess. Yeah, we're almost to the yard. Should have a local guy waiting. I see one of the office staff pass me on that little road. Oh, I can't remember who drives the black Monte Carlo, but it's alright. Cop coming up on our right. Cop coming up. Right there. Maybe. Yep. Police. I don't know which police that is. Oh, yeah, we're just coming into the yard. Get this trailer unhooked so the local guy can, hook onto it. Down the road with it. Car's just about over the line. Probably behind me. I don't think the gate's open enough. You better hope so. Local driver should be waiting. Oh, it don't look like there ain't anybody here. Don't look like nobody around. It is what it is, I guess. Get turned around, get this thing unhooked. Where's everybody at? Oh, there's more trucks hiding back here. Not very many. 2, 4, 6 in the yard. I don't even see a local truck here to pick this up. Unless they changed the delivery date. Which is probably what they did. Probably what they did. Round and round we go. Make a wide turn so we don't scuff the tires. I ain't go to bed yet because I don't know if they're going to service my truck first or not. Hopefully Buck can just hook me up with the Washington beef load so I can just hook onto it and go. Oh, long night. Yeah, we'll get this trailer unhooked. Try to stay up another hour, find out what's going on, then I'll go lay down. catch a nap. And get up and finish paperwork. Do this trip. And another trip. I'm presuming they probably rescheduled this load, which ain't much I can do about it. Ain't much I can do about it. Not much at all. Mechanical failure just happens sometimes. Sometimes. Leave it there, I think. Alright. We'll see this happen. It'll be a late night before I get home. On special assignment to go down the road here. I had to take this load to Ace Hardware. Get it unloaded for him. Which is alright. I don't mind doing things. I got a load tonight for Washington beef, so I'm good on that. Gotta get the truck serviced and I'll go take a nap. And then, yeah. The truck service.
You have 4 hours and 34 minutes of remaining drive time.
Take my nap, then go get my Washington beef load and get the heck out of Dodge. Head home for the night. So that's the plan so far. So special assignment because Adam said he's gonna be late on this, so I was glad enough to take it. I usually don't tell them no. They treat me pretty good, so I give them the respect back. I'll wait until this pickup clears out. I don't want my tail swing to hit him. So when I get back, it should be able to get the truck serviced. Then be able to take my nap. So, sounds good to me. It's a little bit light. Don't seem like to be a lot in it. Yeah, we can't make a ride out of the yard no more. Say it's not a truck route, but none of the maps or street signs say any different. I'm really happy I kept them informed on the other load, made on time, like I said I would. I told them to get there by 6, we got there at 5:45, so try to get at least 3-hour nap in. So yeah, I won't be able to get out here until about 6 or 8 tonight. I'll get home about midnight, relax, get up around 10, get home by 11 I guess. Yes, we had a couple truck wrecks while I was gone. One rolled, and one ran into a pole I guess. One truck's totaled. Another one laid the trailer over but didn't lay the truck over, so that means he bent the frame pretty good. But, yeah. Alright, I'll turn you back on when we get to Ace up here. So, see you in a bit. So we're here at Ace in Moxie, Washington, about 5 miles up the road from our yard. Really didn't have to log it, but usually anything under 10 miles. I don't normally log, but being a different city, I have to. Being a different city, you got to. Gotta. Ace Hardware. Where are all those trailers just sitting there? This is where all you in the Northwest, all the way up to Libby, get your stuff from Ace. Their warehouse is right here. I've never been here yet. 2 years working for Malinsky, I've never been here yet. I don't know where the receiving is. I can probably see why they ripped mud flaps off. I will go flip and find a parking spot and go in their office. So I'm playing local driver, which, you know, pays pretty good. It doesn't pay bad for doing local stuff. I really can't see why they, well, I could see why they were ripping mud flaps off, but I don't know where to park here. I'll just flip around and put her in a hole, I guess. Sure nobody's around. Receiving, right there. I don't like turning this tight usually. Try to avoid it. Try to avoid it. You can see why they ripped mud flaps off though. I can see why. Try not to hit the fence back there. Good. Alright, we'll see you in a bit. So we're leaving the yard. It's like 8:30 at night. Just kind of waiting on my hours because I gotta roll them, you know. So, yeah. We're rolling out. With another driver behind me. We're gonna roll together for a little ways until he tires out. Behind me. He's in an Aztec gold truck like I used to have. I kind of miss that color. Get back there. We're gonna go down Washington Beef here, pick up our load, and then head for Idaho tonight. Get up and going after noon tomorrow sometime. It'll be alright. I have a plan worked out, so I'll be okay. I have a plan worked out. So that's how it's gonna roll. Anyways, we'll see you when we get down there, I guess. And we'll go from there. See how it goes. So, we'll see you soon. Well, we got our Washington Beef load on. Well, about 72,000. 50 degrees here. See that? I heard it's snowing at home, so yeah. This might get to be an interesting ride. Waiting for the other guy to get going. Waiting for the other guy. It'll be a late night. I'm gonna pretty much run this load at night. I'll schedule myself to get there right about 6 o'clock in the morning, get it unloaded, get to the closest truck stop, do my break. Or reload, whatever comes first. So
You have 8 hours and 0 minutes of remaining drive time.
I smell skunky bud. Oh, but Washington, it's legal for marijuana. Just better turn that down so we don't get muted on Facebook again. Waiting for the other guy to get going. Try to keep each other awake while going down the road. It's the whole plan. So let's see how that goes.